Do you want to purchase a home, but you're just not sure if you have the down payment money to make the purchase? Well, this video is absolutely for you. We're going to show you 3 options that are available to help you with the down payment. Hey, my name's Jeremy. I'm the owner of Shine Insurance Agency and your host for the New Home Buyer's Guide. This video is going to break down basically 5 things. We're going to start with what is a down payment. Just talk about what a down payment is. Then we're going to tell you the 3 options for down payment assistance. That's help with making the down payment. We'll talk about requirements. There certainly are some requirements for whether you can qualify for this down payment assistance, how you can apply for it, and how much money you could actually get in that down payment assistance. And then finally, you should definitely stick through to the end to find out whether you have to pay back that money, right? That's a pretty big deal. Do I have to pay it back or do I not? We'll tell you at the end of this video. So I interview expert and mortgage lender Kevin Cade in this video and talk to him about all these topics. Let's dig right in.
Payment. And I guess maybe the place to start is, what's a down payment?
Well, a down payment's a requirement by any type of loan program you have for folks to put money down to qualify for that particular program. And that varies from agency to agency, basically.
And are there common amounts that someone, that a bank expects from someone for a down payment to give them a loan?
Well, there's minimums. For example, Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae conventional type loans require a minimum of 5% down, but they also have programs that allow 3% down with income restrictions. Okay. So the folks have to make under a certain threshold of income to qualify for the lower down payment programs.
So someone who doesn't have the money for a down payment, doesn't have that 5% of the purchase price of the home that they want to buy, do they have options for help with that?
They absolutely do. The government, basically local, federal, and state, each provide different programs for down payment assistance. Here in Bloomington, Indiana, we have what's called the HAND department. It's the department of the city of Bloomington that provides training and down payment assistance to folks who are purchasing properties in the city of Bloomington. Okay. The Federal Home Loan Bank also offers a program called the Home Ownership Program, better known as HOP, and that's a different amount of down payment assistance, and it is a federal type program. And then at the state level, the Indiana Housing Community Development Authority also has a program that is based on the amount of loan you're getting. These programs all require some type of home buyer training and a maximum amount of income that the people that want to qualify for it, based on the number of folks in their family, have to qualify.
Okay, so let me see if I got it right. So generally, if you don't have the money for down payment and you still want to purchase a house, there are some options. They come from the government generally, and they could come from either the federal or the state or your local city government potentially. And there are stipulations associated with that. So
that's true. Income
would probably be the major one, is that right?
Yes, and the income parameters for those programs are basically the same. It depends on the family size. It's a percentage of the median income in the area you live in or the county you live in. So for example, with the HAND department, I'll give you a couple of examples that'll kind of give you the range. If you have a couple or 2 folks that are trying to qualify for their down payment assistance, they have to make less than $39,950 household income.
Okay.
And it goes all the way up to 8. So if you have 6 kids in a family with the parents, the maximum amount of income is $65,900 on that program, so they have to make less than that.
So in our city, Bloomington, Indiana, we've got these numbers based on median income in our town. And so likely, if there is a city program where other people live in different cities, these numbers would be different because they would be based on the median income in that city. Did I get that right?
That's correct. And all that's based on population density or demographics and income averages within each of those areas.
Okay, cool. So let's say I fit the income expectation for either a federal, state, or city program. What do I need to do to apply for that?
Well, the first thing you have to do is you have to take some kind of home buyer training. There are a number of ways to do that. And as an example, the hand department here in the city of Bloomington offers a home buyer training class almost quarterly. It varies somewhat, but they learn about every aspect of buying a home.
Okay, so you have to fit an income, and a lot of times you have to take a class. That class could be in your local space, like the one here in Bloomington, or I think there's some online classes sometimes for the federal assistance too, different types of classes that you need to take that teach you about how to buy a house and how the process works, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. And so how much money can you get? Like how much assistance is possible with these down payment programs?
Well, it varies from year to year. They do change every once in a great while. The city of Bloomington, for example, is a $5,000 down payment assistance program. The home ownership program with Federal Home Loan Bank is an $8,000 down payment assistance program. So you can use those in tandem and actually have $13,000 of forgivable down payment assistance.
Wow. So you can use more than one if you qualify for them and follow through with the expectations of them.
Not all banks offer the option of doing both, but some of us do.
So is your mortgage lender in control of whether you can do these programs or not? Like, should you go to the lender first and ask them if they do these programs before doing them?
Absolutely.
Okay.
First of all, if you're trying to do both, you want to make sure that the bank you're talking to or the lender you're talking to offers both. The banks sometimes have their own requirements for these programs. So credit score, for example, it might be a higher threshold that you have to have as far as your credit score to qualify at one bank as it would possibly for another.
Okay, cool. All right, so super cool. So you can even, I didn't realize you could do more than one, which is really, really neat. So you
Absolutely.
can even do more than one,
Mm-hmm.
but you definitely need to talk to your mortgage lender ahead of time. It sounds like that's a major factor in the process. And if you're working with a lender that doesn't accept any of these programs, Kevin, would you suggest them looking around for maybe another lender that's capable of handling these programs?
Absolutely. Just as important as if you're checking to see if a bank offers the type of program you do. For example, not all banks do VA loans. Mm-hmm. And if you're a veteran of the military service, that's an excellent program. It's 100% financing. They don't have the mortgage insurance on that program. They're a little more lenient on credit because they understand someone that's gone out of the country to fight for their country literally sometimes loses control of the ability to make their payments and that kind of thing. So it's a great program for military folks.
Okay. And so lastly, is there really anything else that folks would need to do as a part of this program?
No, absolutely not. That's probably the most important thing. Just like you want to research lenders when you're trying to make a decision. Maybe not every lender in one area, but at least choose 2 or 3 to see, what their rates are, what their closing costs are. If they have these programs, all of the aspects of borrowing money is really important to make sure you're getting the deal you want and that you're qualified for it, and they offer what you need to do as far as down payment assistance or any other type of aspect of mortgage lending.
Okay, and do they have to pay this down payment assistance back in any way? Is it a loan of some kind? Is there anything associated with that?
That's a great question. No, it's actually forgivable. Both the HOP program and the hand money for the city of Bloomington are forgiven over a 5-year period. So they forgive 20% of the down payment assistance. After you've owned that home for 5 years, you don't owe it back. So you have that equity in your property at the very beginning, and ultimately it's forgiven.
I see. So you can't turn around and sell the house 3 months later and essentially get that money back out. That's sort of how it's set up.
They would
forgiven
prorate
over time.
How much you owe them back at whatever point you might pay it off if it's early.
Okay. Well, Kevin, if someone wants to find you and talk to you about a mortgage, where can they do so?
Well, I'm at Old National Bank on South College Mall Road.
Cool, and I've got a link right next to this video so that you can find him as well. Also got links to the programs that we talked about below the video. You can check those out there as well. So Kevin, thank you so much for being on the show.
You're welcome, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
If you'd like more from the Shine Insurance channel, we've totally got it for you. The first thing is the New Home Buyer's Guide. We've actually got a complete guide at newhomebuyersguide.net. You can check it out right there. Next is the 5 steps to getting a mortgage. More information very similar to this video. We interview another mortgage lender who talks about the 5 steps to getting a mortgage, kind of how you can find the best mortgage for you. And finally, if you want to check out insurance or more of our blogs, the information that we have out there, we'd be more than happy to provide it for you at shineinsurance.com. And now the last step, as in every video, please, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel. We'll get our best information into your inbox right away. Like this video if it was helpful, and please do share it. If you have someone else who you think could get a down payment assistance, maybe help them buy a house that they wouldn't have been able to buy without it, definitely share this information with them. Good information is only great when it's shared with others. Until the next time, have a wonderful day.